I love the synchronicity when the Coptic moment really blends in with the topic. I'm going to move this just for a minute here. A couple of weeks ago, I gave a talk that I really enjoyed, and it was one that was coming on for a long time, all about animals, and we are one, and how they really help us a lot in so many different ways. If you haven't seen it, we do have it on the website, because it does build on what we're going to be talking about tonight. Yeah. I've got some interesting animals that are joining up here that really want to be a whole part of this whole service tonight. So, okay, before we start with the animals, what we're going to talk about is one of the buzzwords that metaphysical circles talk about is ascension, or the ascension. Many people have misconceptions or outright fears about the ascension. So let me ask you, of course, you're the choir, what is ascension to you? Can you just shout out anything? What's the ascension mean to you?
Going home.
Pardon me?
Going home.
Going home? Perfect.
Vibrating at a higher...
Vibrating at a higher level? Yep.
Total elimination.
Ooh, total elimination. You guys can do the service tonight. Wow. Enlightenment. I like that. Every one of those is wonderful. Pardon me? Evolving. Yep. Great. Now, on the web, you're going to find several different definitions, but I really appreciate Diana Cooper's description. This is what she says. Ascension means raising our vibration, our frequency, to the level of light. Interesting. Because every thought, word, emotion, and action is a vibration which creates our aura. Ascension entails purifying our thoughts, cleansing our emotions, and choosing loving action for the highest good until we radiate at that higher level. Then we live in joy and freedom. She continues, those who live at a purely physical or third level of understanding, which, of course, Chad had talked about, believing only what they can see, hear, feel, metaphorically chug through life in third gear. From above, they appear to be clutching the steering wheel, terrified of what might be happening to them. They live by human laws, cursing and blaming other drivers, and are often scared to change lanes for fear of the consequences. Frequently, they believe their lane is the only lane that anyone should be in. As one becomes more open to spiritual matters, and especially to unconditional love, we change into fourth gear, or the fourth dimension. This means driving through life in a little more relaxed and trusting way, honoring other drivers on their way, and following intuition. We know that each person's journey is a unique and special mission for them. When we accept that we are spirit first and are part of the divine oneness, we start becoming master of our destiny. Recognizing that we are co-creators with the divine, with the power and responsibility this requires, we move into the fifth dimension, and we are able to travel more smoothly along the road of life, helping other people along the way. We let go of our lower will and dedicate our journey to a higher purpose. When we decide to relax and enjoy the journey, we open the sunroof to let in the light. That is the ascension. Interesting. I love it. Well, from a lot of research that I've been doing, I've discovered that with few exceptions, Jesus the Christ being one, even as recently as 2,000 years ago, it was not humanly possible to raise your frequency and stay in your physical body. Interesting. But guess what? Now it is. Every one of us. Most people who ascend now choose to stay on earth and serve life here. If you choose to stay in your physical body, you can still live as before, but you're going to glow, shimmer, and or vibrate at a higher level vibration. And feeling joy, unconditional love, and oneness with you, you will create for yourself heaven, your heaven, on earth. But remember that karma too becomes manifested quicker as you ascend. It is a balancing factor for all life on earth through lifetimes. In the third dimension, the consequences of low vibration may not have to be paid back until a later lifetime. But the higher your frequency, the quicker it manifests. either way. Every thought, emotion, word, or action is on a vibrational frequency which attracts events, people, situations, all on the same waveband. Everything you send out is brought back to you and ensures that the outer circumstances in your life accurately reflect what's going on internally. So now, going back to animals and humans. Between 2012 and 2032, a 20-year time span, in human terms, it's the most important time in the universe. And many, many life forms are observing activities on the earth. In 2012 in particular, more humans became a conscious ascension to a higher dimension, but many, many, many more animals did than humans. So ultimately, animals in their wisdom and their heart-centered perspective are here to demonstrate fifth-dimensional living to us and the rest of the universe. So again, just to recap, there's many, many physical things alike between animals and humans, but there's also many differences too. Animals, and I include insects, and humans, both come as a spirit into a physical body. Both come to learn and to teach. Both come from between the third to the fifth dimension. Both go through the veil of amnesia. Both have a contract, a purpose to life on this planet. Now, the biggest difference is that humans are left brain dominant and are ruled by logic. Without consciously choosing other, live life from the mind outward. Animals are right brain dominant and ruled by instinct. And working from the heart, they experience life from the heart. And so because of this working from the heart, by 2014, over 74% of all animals and life forms on the earth have reached the fifth dimensional frequency. And at the same time, only 58% of humans. This is according to Diane Cooper. Every animal comes to experience life on the physical plane. Like humans, they're here to feel the coolness of water, or the wind on their body, to touch a leaf, to taste or ingest food, to understand or experience reproduction and what it is like to be a parent and or care for another creature, to relate to each other and to other species and other creatures, as well as to step into their role in the natural world. These are the experiences of every single life form on Earth. And is meant to be a joint adventure and involves participation between animals, humans, insects, trees, elementals, and all sentient beings. Now, before an animal species is allowed to incarnate on Earth, their oversoul, which is an aspect that makes the collective decisions for the species, makes a contract with Source, or God, and Lady Gaia, who is the ninth dimensional angel in charge of Earth, about what their mission will be here. In addition, every animal, just like every human, receives a personal invitation from Lady Gaia before they're conceived and reaffirms their holy agreement at that time. For many years, these binding agreements were honored. Humans were the guardians and protectors because they were left brain dominant and were able to plan. This was always intended to be undertaken for the highest good of all in alignment with the divine heart and mind of the animal world. But animals have raised their frequency so much in comparison to the humans that they are now stepping forward to teach us. To teach us. Now, according to Diana Cooper, no animal species agreed to let humans eat their flesh or imprison or mistreat them. And because we violated that sacred trust, there's ongoing issues between animals and humans. The souls of animals, like the souls of humans, come from different stars or planets, even from other universes. There's currently at least 4 planets, stars, and constellations that are in particular helping Earth to ascend. These are known as the ascension planets, stars, or constellations. Souls coming in from other parts of the universes, including those of animals, must come to Earth via one of these. And these 4 are Neptune, Orion, Pleiades, or Sirius. Here they receive training, and so that they are prepared for the conditions on Earth and step down their frequency, down so they can experience life fully on Earth. Now we are truly, truly living in exceptional times. We're completing the first phase of a 20-year time frame for an entire planet and its life forms to ascend. That's phenomenal. All the way from the third dimension through the fourth and into the fifth. Again, according to Diana Cooper, this is unprecedented. Since the harmonic convergence in 1987, we passed the initial 25-year cleansing of Gaia. And when the Earth was created to be a free will zone, this too created vast interest in the goings-on here. And guess what? We got the front row seat. All around the universes and interested life forms keep their eyes, keep their visions on the Earth. But what this also did was to allow our collective frequency to go down. Earth is the solar plexus of the universe. As humans take in fear in our solar plexus, Earth is also taking it in for the entire universe, and that affects our frequency. Yet, there's never been as much help, especially from the higher energy beings. Angels, unicorns, dragons, ascended masters, and even just the regular animals are helping us and are supporting the ascension. Now, I'm going to talk about just two of them briefly. Dragons are fourth dimension and have been around since the creation of the earth. They help to physically form earth matter and continue to live all through the era of Atlantis. They can be air dragons, fire dragons, water dragons, earth dragons, Kuan Yin dragons, Achristic dragons. There's tons of them. They're elemental fourth D, and they can literally dematerialize our more negative stuff and also create and manifest. They dig down deep, deep, deep to eliminate that more dense energy. And it clears them because they're in the fourth dimension and can do this in a way that seventh dimension or higher, like the angels, cannot do. Yet they're fully of the angelic realms. They have wings, open-hearted extensions of their heart energy. My husband Dave had a brain trauma a few years ago. And one of the things that developed with him was he really liked talking about dragons. And we were listening to some audio tape or something, and when we got to our department and opened the door and got out, and I said, Dave, you got any dragons? Nah. He just turns around, starts walking into our home, and turns around, looks at me, Forsyth. What? Forsyth. My dragon's name is Forsyth. So he was really open and available to it. And it's like I've known that he's been talking to this dragon. This dragon has helped him, especially with the lower energies that come up a lot. But I was driving for Ready Ride, which is where Michael Joy drives. And I was just at the end of the day and watching cars just go by at 28th Street and Beltline. All of a sudden, this panel truck goes by. And on the side, without even me even just looking, except just glancing, I see a stylized dragon and the words "Foresight" above it. I can't say I don't see it anymore. Can't say it.
Well, cool, man.
Yeah, it's awesome. So they're around. It's just being open to their possibilities. And I wanted to talk a little bit about unicorns, too. Now, they're pure white, seventh-dimensional ascended horses who have returned to Earth for the first time since Atlantis to help us with our ascension. They're known as the purest of pure and have qualities of love, peace, calm, gentleness, hope, majesty, magic, and mystery. They'll come to you when you're ready, helping you, too, to develop your unicorn qualities, too. And just in 2015, we started getting some of the ninth dimensional unicorns, not only the seventh. So we're getting the higher and the higher and the higher to help us. Now, they have spiraling horns of light which radiate from their foreheads, through which they give healing, joy, and enlightenment. The light of a unicorn from the ninth dimension is so powerful that it actually enters you in waves, gradually, only ever as much as you can cope with at any one point in time. And where angels grant your heart's desires, unicorns grant soul wishes, those things that satisfy you deeply and help you fulfill your pre-life contract. And when you think about a unicorn, it awakens an energy within you that aligns you to higher realms. And if you meet one in dreams or meditations, your soul's connecting to the unicorn energy, and great changes start to take place. Remember, if you often think about unicorns and you have a desire to help the world, a unicorn is soon going to come to you. So how would you like to create a portal for unicorns and dragons? We can do it right now. A little meditation, shall we? Okay. Oops. Thank you, John. Put your feet on the floor. Feel your heart open wide. See that wonderful smile on your face. Your eyes are closed, but they're open wide to the inner space. Take a deep cleansing breath. Take another deep cleansing breath. Now feel your body slightly move. You feel that energy from your heart expand outward in its own vortex. And as you do, you are so connected, you are so aligned with the divine. And now in that heart space energy, feel the drop down to your dantian and then go all the way down through the floor, all the way down through the levels and layers of earth, of Gaia. We're going all the way down to divine consciousness of Gaia. You see it. You see this beautiful crystalline energy all the way in the center. It's from a distance, but you're getting closer and closer and closer. And as you do, it's drawing itself to you. It's almost as though there's a pair of arms in that beautiful crystalline energy just ready to just give you the most wonderful love and light. And as you finally reach the divine, the consciousness of Gaia, you go as far as you can into that energy. You're alive. You're connected. You're protected. And you're bringing that energy right into every single cell, every single molecule of the piece of energy that is you. It expands your energy. You feel your body light up. And she's so grateful, so thankful that you've come down all the way to her. With heartbeat to heartbeat, breath to breath. You now say your gratitude to her. And she releases you with just the most beloved love. As you slowly first begin to ascend back up into the surface of the earth. You're going through all the different levels and layers and rocks, water, soil, clay, lava, all the different levels. Thankful for every one of those which is part of the consciousness of Gaia. And now you pop up to the surface. Look around you. Nothing has changed, but everything has changed. You're bringing Gaia back with you. Now feel your consciousness go all the way into your body. To the Dantian, to the heart, and now the higher heart. That higher heart, that crystalline energy. That as we become more divine, as we become the higher frequency, we lose more of that carbon-based material that we came in with. And we grab and we embrace and we merge with that crystalline energy. And as we are that crystalline energy, we can absorb literally more of that love and light of the divine. And now we go further all the way through the other top chakras, all the upper chakras. And now we pop right out of your crown chakra. And you look up and you see the most beautiful, gorgeous night sky. You feel yourself drawn to the mind and soul and heart of God, of the divine, of Source, infinite intelligence. And now we're going through all these different areas of space. You zoom around the sun, you go through the moon, you go around stars, the Milky Way, continuing on. And you see in the distance that crystalline energy. And it's beckoning you, arms wide open. And you rush right into that particular consciousness. As far as you can get, where you are truly one with God, truly one. Each breath, each heartbeat, each molecule and movement in synchronicity with the divine. The divine is so grateful to you for coming and joining, connecting, becoming part of one more time that consciousness. And now we're going to turn around and bring it right back to Earth. So with reluctance maybe, but with a smile you do leave. You come back around through the Milky Way and stars. You zoom through at the speed of light, all the way back to Earth. You see Earth below you, the most gorgeous blue jewel with lakes, waters, land, clouds, sky. And now you come all the way down to the Coptic center, and you see your body there. You join your body. And you give a large sigh. I'm home again, but bringing home with me and now you look around. There's a unicorn. Oh, there's dragons. I see an eagle. I see a phoenix. I see an angel. All around. This room is just filled with the love and light to share. We are one. Ready, set, now. We are here in this ever-present moment. So powerful, enlightened, alive. Every single molecule. Joyous. wonderfully happy that we've connected to every single person in this room, those seen and unseen, all of those animals, all of the light, all the life. And because we are the higher energy now, we can welcome more and more unicorns, angels, ascended masters, dragons, your own very special guides. Now that you've created a beautiful, beautiful pranic tube, it's a place and a way, a means that they can come to you directly. Anytime you think of them, for when you think of them, they are there. In your presence, in your reality, in that eternal now. I always say thank you to Archangel Velier, the archangel of all animals, with his brilliant yellow light. He's recognizable anywhere. He's grateful for the work you're doing in these moments, embracing all life forms. Allowing the blending, the unity of all life on earth. We thank Archangel Michael, Gabriel, Raphael, and Uriel, all here tonight in this circle, in this portal, inviting the higher energies, and we're right in the middle of it. And we use Archangel Velier's yellow light to fortify this beautiful portal right here in the Coptic Center. And this portal will follow you home. It'll be in your own special, special sacred space. So as we are together one more time, we say thank you, thank you, thank you, with every breath, with every heartbeat for being part of this circle, this portal tonight. And as you are able, start to come back into the consciousness of the Sunday series. Take a deep breath. Thank yourself. Thank your animals, your guides, for being part of the event.